As a filmmaker, I've always been intrigued by FPV drones, yet never have pulled the trigger on learning, and just hung out on the sidelines, admiring other filmmakers crushing it. Every time I got close to flying, I thought about the steep learning curve that came with it, the crashes, the repairs, repeat, again and again. Then the DJI Avata 2 came out, a user-friendly FPV drone that, after doing more and more research, seemed like the perfect gateway to the craft. But after a few years of excuses and putting it off for a while, I blocked out the first week of the year and thought to myself, you know what? It's not too late. And finally decided to get in the game. So without further ado, here's my first week of learning FPV. If you are here, you're probably someone who is also looking to get into FPV in 2025. Currently filming this at the start of the year. When you're watching this, it's probably quite a bit into January. Just documenting the process to see how quickly I can go from beginner to someone who's competent as much as I can over the next week to get good. As I said in the intro, I bought the DJI Avata 2. One thing that I did not mention is that I'm doing this to learn how to fly in full manual mode. So I can kind of open up doors to learning how to fly other types of FPV drones. So that means I ordered the remote, which you have to order separately. I'll link all the videos that helped me a lot in the description regarding how to set up the drone for full manual mode, and did some research and I downloaded Liftoff, which is a simulator. So the plan is to spend a good amount of time in the sim over the first few days using the remote and just kind of getting used to flying. I've heard that the learning curve is pretty steep, so I don't want to go out and fly until I feel ready. The reason I bought the Avata 2 is because it has a bunch of safety features. The simulator is going to be my way, hopefully, of easing into manual mode, but it's got return to home features. It also has a pause button, so I figure as I'm learning, if I get close to an obstacle or whatever, I can hit that pause button. Gonna go get the controller ready for manual mode, and then we're gonna hop in the simulator and see how it is. I know it's gonna be hard, but let's do it. All right, this is it. Whoa. So how do I just get to hover? Whoa. This is hard. All right, day one. Let's log an hour. And for that first hour, I crashed again and again and again. And on day two, I was back for more. Day and night for the next 3 days, I was on the simulator. Slowly but surely, I was able to turn, avoid crashes. I actually felt confident enough to fit through objects at high speeds. On day 4, I felt like I was finally piecing things together. And after about 18 hours of the sim, I was ready for the real deal. All right, so the Avata just arrived. We're on day 4 of 7. I got the Fly More combo, which comes with the Goggles 3, and then also the motion controller. Apparently it's so user-friendly that a cat could even use it. I have never worn a pair of these, so I'm gonna try them on and see what they're like ahead of heading out tomorrow to fly. This is the coolest thing of all time. And I know this isn't like new, but it's new to me and it's insane. Now that the Avata is here, and also now that our neighbors are doing a ton of construction upstairs, I'm really eager to get out and fly. The plan is to start in normal and sport mode and then work our way into manual mode using the I can't even, this is crazy. Whether I'm ready or not, I gotta get out of the house, get the show on the road. I'm like shaking, but it's just flying a drone. It's nothing crazy. Yo, this is crazy. This is trippy. The wind's really blowing it around, so I don't even know if I'm gonna do manual mode today. I might just like wait till tomorrow. I'm giving myself excuses, but I really don't know if it's worth it. I I mean, let's try it out. Flip it into manual. Oh my gosh. It's so funny how like intense this feels. All right, manual mode, we're in it. Wow, it's so much chiller than the simulator. That's why I'm glad I did this, because I think I have kind of like a new level of confidence now. I'm hooked. The next day, I made a trek back to the same park to practice my skills in a place I felt comfortable. I tried pushing the range more, flying higher and farther, flying with a bit more control and precision, and diving better and faster. Things were definitely getting easier, but I was struggling to fly at slow paces and do moves like orbits around this flag or just perfectly put the drone where I want. I definitely didn't have the confidence yet to go through objects, but flying in an open field was something I checked off the list. Later that evening, I headed out to fly over the water because I guess I needed some adrenaline, and I got what I asked for. I climbed up over the bay, got a little cocky and did a flip. The Avata completely spazzed out and lost control. And at this point, my heart skipped a beat, or maybe 20, and I thought I had lost the drone. I didn't. I remembered the pause button existed and hit it, and crisis averted. With my hands shaking, I landed the drone and called it a day. As the sun set on my 7th day of flying, this was my last chance to get some cinematic shots and see how far I had really come. That just about wraps up this video. I hope you guys learned something by seeing my journey. And ultimately, I hope that if you're getting into FPV in 2025, you don't feel like it's too late. I was shocked at how steep the learning curve was, but I was also pretty shocked at how good I got in a week. And I have a really long way to go, but I think for a week, I'm actually really proud of where I'm at. The footage doesn't look amazing, but it looks like something that I set out to capture, and that's, I think, the most important thing here. I would love to hear your thoughts, whether you're an experienced pilot who can give advice to someone like me just still starting out, or if you're a new pilot and you want to hear more about my experience, definitely leave a comment down below. I definitely want to document my journey, and I'm glad. Come on, buddy. If he jumps up again, we're just gonna leave him up here. I definitely want to document my journey as I progress throughout the year and kind of see how good I can get after 1 month, 6 months, a year. Okay, he's staying up. Ultimately, it is, we both love FPV. If you're thinking about getting into it, there's no better time than now. Yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching. Say thank you, buddy. Tell them thank you. He's stoked with the footage too.